So hello everyone, we are continuing with the CATIA lectures and we are seeing the remaining commands of dress up features. So earlier we have seen fillet and chamfers, we have also seen shell command. Today we are going to see draft command here. For that we are going to make one part. I am going to select top plane and say sketch. Select center rectangle here. We are going to make a cubical part here. I'll say 250. We'll take this height as 135. Then we'll say exit workbench and go for pad command. So here we are going to pad it by 50 mm and say mirror extend. Say preview and OK. We'll change the view style here. It is wireframe now. So in view tab, we have the view styles. Currently it is wireframe. We are going to say shading with edges without smooth edges. We'll place the toolbar again at its place. Next we are going to go for draft command. So draft command means we are going to make some faces incline at inner or outer sides. Maybe at inner sides or outer sides. For that we'll need one neutral face. For that we will need neutral face as well as faces to draft. So I'm going to select the command. Here the first type is constant draft. For that we need to specify the angle first. I'm going to say 10 degrees. Then it will ask faces to draft. So I'm going to select the faces which I want to draft or make incline. Next thing is neutral element. So whatever face or plane I am going to select as neutral element, the corners of that face or the edges of the face will act as a hinge. Means if this face or this face is going to draft, it will draft from the bottom side, not from the upper side, as the edges of this face will be hinge edges. So for that I am going to select neutral plane. We are going to select this top plane here. So now you can see this pink colored edges. These are the hinge edges and the draft angle is taking from the bottom side. We can see here this bottom side face will be inclined. This face will be inclined from the bottom side, not from the upper side. So now we'll say preview. So we can see these draft faces are taking angle from the bottom side. The direction of angle is outer side. It is because this arrow we can see here, it is coming at the upper side, means draft is going to be at outer side. Say OK. We'll orient it from the front view. So we can see this angle. This all three edges are straight horizontal or vertical, but this face has taken angle of 10 degrees. Same way, the other face was this one. So if I say side view, we can see this face. It is inclined. The other faces are not inclined. Means draft has been applied here. If I want to change the direction, I'll just edit this feature by double clicking it. So double click on draft command. And for reversing the direction, I'm going to click on this arrow. Now as this arrow is coming at downside, the angle will be reversed inner sides. So the draft will take at the inner sides and material will be removed this time. Last time it was added. Say preview and we can see here this intersections of planes showing the draft angle or face being drafted at 10 degrees inside. Say OK. Again side view. You can see here last time it was coming outside and this time it is coming at inner sides. Same way on this side, this face is coming at inner sides. So in this way you can apply draft command here. We'll delete this one and see the next type in draft. So for that we are going to select the draft command again. Put up the angle. So I'm going to take this angle here as 15 degrees this time. Faces to draft I am going to say this face and this face. Here the neutral element we are going to select this one, and this time we are going to say variable points. It is showing feature definition error because in variable points the multiple faces cannot be selected. So we'll cancel it and select only one face for drafting. For that we are going to go in this elements option, faces to draft, and here I'm going to select this second face, say remove, say close. Now only one face is selected, we can go for variable draft. So as soon as you click on variable draft, first I'll hide this planes here to show you properly. Again we'll go for the command, select draft, select only one face for variable draft, show the neutral face element, and we can see here there are two angles coming at two ends. So first angle is 10 degrees, second one is also of the same value, but we can edit it by double clicking it. So I'm going to say 30 degrees here, say OK. In case I want to add more points here, I'll go on this option in points, two elements. I'm going to click it here somewhere. This the third point has been added, fourth and fifth. So how much points we require, we can add it on this edge. Say close, and we can vary each angle here. So I'm going to vary it. I'll say 20 degrees on the second point, and on the third point we are going to say 15 degrees. Here I'll say 10 degrees, and here I'll say again 15. So we can apply the draft in the form of multiple points on single edge by using these points. Just click on this symbol and you can add the points here. If you want to remove, you can remove the points also. Just click on the point and say remove, it will be removed. Say close, say preview now, say OK. So we can see this face has been applied by variable draft angles. This is the first point, second, third. That's why this face has been shown in a wave form, because it is formed by different angles. If I want to change the direction for this variable draft also, just double click it and click on the arrow. So the draft will come inner sides, removing the material. Say preview and OK. So we can see here, due to different angles, this shape is coming as curve. So this was draft angle. Next command we are going to see thickness. For that we are going to select this thickness option, and you just need to select the face where you want to add the thickness. So I'm going to select this face here. After selecting the face, we can see this value. Just double click it and add the required thickness you want. So I'm going to say 50 mm here or 30 mm. The direction is coming at the outer sides, so the thickness will be added at outer sides. Say OK, and we can see this face is extended here, adding the thickness. Same way we can do it here also. Say thickness, select and put up the value you require. I'm going to say 60 this time. Say OK, but it will show error because as the face was drafted, it will not extrapolate in the same direction following the face shape. That's why this is showing error here. Say no and finish. We'll try this upper face now. Select this face. We'll remove the earlier face. Say close and say OK. So this 60 mm thickness is added at the upper side. We can see here the height has been increased. So whatever thickness you want, you can add it. Suppose if I say shell command and I'll keep the inside thickness as 2 mm constant thickness. Faces to remove, we are going to say this upper face. Say OK, and we can see here this complete body has been hollowed by using shell command. Now if I want to add the thickness here, external thickness, we'll go for the same command again and select this face, and we'll say I want to add the thickness of 10 mm. Say preview, say OK, and we can see this thickness is added. I'll double click it here, and if I want to add more faces, then select this other thickness faces. Select this other thickness faces, click in this box and select the face required to add the other thicknesses. So I'm going to click on this face. We can see this value appearing. Just double click it here. I'll say I want thickness of 5 only, 5 mm only on this side. Say OK. Say OK again, and we can see here the complete part is of 2 mm constant thickness. Earlier the part was of constant thickness, that was of 2 mm, but we have added the external thickness here using this command. This was 10 mm and this one is 5 mm. If I want to add the thickness in inner sides, just click here, thickness, select the face, and the thickness will be added at the inner sides. So I'm going to say 10 mm only, say OK, and this thickness is added at the inner sides. Thickness, select this face, 10 mm thickness, as well as we are going to select the other thickness face as this one. This also we need 10 mm. Say OK. So we can see here these thicknesses are being added and the faces are updated with different thickness. So this was thickness command. Now for the next command, we are going to see remove face and replace face. These two options are remaining and the dress up features will be completed. So for that we are going to select this face here, say sketch, and we'll add two different shapes, one circle, one rectangle, and we'll go for multi-pad option. We have seen multi-pad means adding two thicknesses or two pads at same time with different heights. So I'm going to select this multi-pad option, click on this arrow, and here we have the multi-pad. Select the sketches. Now they are showing in green color, but as soon as I click on the extrusion 1, it will be highlighted in blue color here. Just add the extrusion or pad value here. So I'm going to say 50 mm for the rectangle, and then second extrusion, this is circle, So I'm going to add the value as 100 mm. Say preview and say OK. So now we can see two different extrusions taken by the single command, that is multipad. Now suppose if I want to level up this face with the circular face, means rectangular face should be added by the material, means this rectangular face should be added by the material and should be leveled up by this circular face. For that we are going to say this replace command here. First we will see replace face. So in replace face we are going to select this circular face, and faces to remove we'll select the face we want to change. So I'm going to select this faces to remove as this rectangular face and say OK. So now you can see both the faces are coplanar with each other, adding the material. I'll undo it and show it again. We want this rectangular face to be coplanar with the circular face. These two features should be coplanar. So for that we are going to say replacing face. Replacing surface should be taken as circular face, and faces to remove will be taken as this pink one, that is rectangular face. Say OK. Next we have remove face. So remove face we can use it where you have the bounded area, means we can see here this is complete bounded area and there is a depth here. So if I want to remove this depth and I want this face to be leveled up with the upper face by adding the material and removing the depth. So for that we are going to use this remove face. Select this remove face. Faces to remove we are going to say this one, and faces to keep we are going to say this upper face. Faces to keep means leveling face. So the two different colors are designated, means this pink face will be removed and it will be leveled up or coplanar with this upper face, which is shown in sky blue color. Say OK, and we can see here earlier it was shelled and the material now has been added by using this remove face option. We'll undo it and repeat it again. Select the option remove face, select this face, faces to remove, it will be shown in pink color, and faces to keep, this one shown in sky blue color. Say OK, and the material has been added. So in this way you can use these two commands, replace face and remove face. So this were the last two commands, remove face and replace face. Replace face will be used when two extrusions are there and one face is to be coplanar with the other extrusion face. Whereas remove face will be used where the material was removed and to be added again in the same part, and the part should have complete walls on all the sides. Next we are going to see planes here, how to take planes. We have seen planes. Earlier we have used only two ways, by selecting the face and saying offset plane. Means in this way select the face and the offset plane will be created here, applying the distance. So if you want to take any distance you can apply it here and the parallel plane will be created here by the reference of the selected face. This was the first way. The other way was taking the plane according to the guide curve. For that again select the plane, select the guide curve, select the end point, and this plane will be applied. So this option was known as normal to curve. We have also seen that only two selections are required, that is first guide curve and the end point. Any point we can take and the plane will be perpendicular or normal to that point. Say OK and finish. There are some other ways also to apply this plane. For that we are going to select this plane option. First one was offset from plane. Second we will see parallel through point. We have seen this option earlier. Second one is parallel through point. So I'm going to select one reference and one point. And just we can see here one plane is been appearing. So this was parallel through point. Next one, angle normal to plane. So I'm going to select one rotational axis. So for the axis we are going to select this edge here. Reference selection we are going to take this face, and now we need to give the angle. Say I'll say 45 degrees, and one plane is being created at 45 degrees revolving around this edge as it was shown as an axis. Now the next plane method is through 3 points. So here first point, say this second point, and we are going to select this as the third point. And we can see here one plane has been appearing passing through these 3 points. Means this plane is passing through these 3 points or cross section of this rectangular cube diagonally. So in this way also we can take planes here. Just select the first point was the lower point, then the upper point as second point, and third point as opposite of this edge, that is this point. And this plane will pass diagonally through this cubical shape. Next, again go for the plane option by two lines at the cross sections. So I'm going to select this line as the first line and this second line. So this plane is now is appearing passing through these two lines diagonally to this cubical part. So this is the other way. We can use the earlier way also or this one also by two lines. The next type of plane we can take here is through point and line. So for that we are going to select this vertex point, and here we are not going to select the line connected to this point. It will show an error here, we can see. So for that we are going to select the command again through point and line, and this first selection as point will take this vertex point, and this line we are going to take this edge here. This is not connected to the point in any ways. That edge we can select here. So the plane will pass through this point and this edge. We can see this plane now appearing here. This plane passing through this point and this edge. Say OK. So this way the methods we can take different planes here. There are more commands according to the need in part modeling. And now we can conclude that this part modeling chapter is over. And in the further lectures, we are going to start with assemblies now. So for more videos, like, share and subscribe the channel and keep watching the further videos for assembly. If you want to join the classes for mechanical courses, you can contact us by the number given below in the link. We also provide 100% placements in mechanical design field. So anyone can call and join the course according to the packages. Till then, thank you.